Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Or Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I'm still not sure how to say that. I gotta work on my intros. But without further ado, let us commence with the sneak. Actually, this is a place to... Well, that's done. Drop the bell and go. Drop the bell and go, Link. You just gotta roll up here. Rolling is faster, trust me. And then you run into a small little problem, which can be easily fixed by Seidel. This is like the best part about this game, is the look on Link's face here. Link, FBI agent. Link 007. Okay, another sidling part. Unfortunately, you move really... Stop going for a second there. Really slow while doing this. And if you're out of hearts, it gives them to you for free. Okay, nice and easy. And we're good. And then we just gotta go up these stairs. And here. Yay! They tricked us. It's a trap. Just gotta run over, grab your sword as fast as you can. You got back the hero sword you dropped. And then they give you a chance to kick some ass. There you go. Bam! Oh, I missed. Okay, I didn't know that attack could actually miss. Nope, okay. I was trying to be all fancy about it, but... No more fancy. Oh my god, I keep missing. I wanted to be all epic and stuff, too. Alright. I think he dropped Ruby, I'm not sure yet. But who cares about the hero sword when you can have a giant machete? Oh yeah. Unfortunately, you can't carry it through doors. So let's go get our sister. Supposedly. Link. Link. Wake up, Link. Pull yourself together, Link. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that's only natural. As wide as this world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the King of Red Lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Link. I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how you desired to protect your sister. Oh, sorry, yeah, to protect your sister. I'm so sorry, I just messed this up. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands the monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield, only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. Ah, but I am getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat to possess the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea. So listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. That was some of that speech got a little bit rocky, but I feel I did quite well. And welcome to Windfall Island. Where you can get pigs. Come on. Ah, it's so much easier. They're not running. Sneak up on them. You can hit them and then I think they chase you. I'm pretty sure. Nope. We went below. Anyways, the King of Red Lions is probably like one of my favorite characters because of how he talks. I like the way he talks. But anyways, we do have to go and get a sail for him, like he said. So if we go around and oops, sorry for the camera angle. Up here, we will be able to get that sail. Go into the main part of this town is our turf, the turf of the world famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yay! Yeah, you got that. And these children are the most annoying thing in the world. They will follow you to the ends of the earth, unless you can ditch them. So, this Eskimo guy is actually who you need to talk to. We'll explore the island a little bit. My story is a strange one. I come across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. Dear me, my ship was torn apart by vicious winds, and this island is where I washed ashore. There was one other person with me. Yes, there was. But I dare say he was immediately arrested based on his somewhat suspicious look, and thrown into jail. Just locked up somewhere on this island. Needless to say, I'm really worried about him. Would you be so kind as to help free him from captivity? Indeed, it would be appreciated. Sorry. Okay, so we gotta free his friend from jail. And if I remember correctly, the jail... I just want to get this whole sail thing out of the way really fast, because it's really easy to do. I just have to remember where the jail is. This jail thing's really bugging me. Is it in here? Could be in here, actually. Even though this should be the camera shop. Okay. We talk to this guy. Now. I would have to say that I've never seen your face before, have I? Now intriguing, beguiling... Oh, I don't know what that word is. I know you're just a small child, but I've found one can rarely trust strangers. Where is it you've come from, young sir? I'm sorry, but the years have made me wary. Once long ago, I rented a room out to a traveler for a single night. The next dawn, my precious picto box was stolen. They caught the scoundrel, yet my possession remains outside my grasp. Perhaps it will rot forever with him in his cell. Why are good deeds so often repaid with cruelty? You may look like a child, but you can see why I cannot be assured of your youth. Be a good boy and be gone. Shoo, shoo. So he's obviously an important character, and in case you didn't get in case you didn't gather from what he was saying, sorry about that. I gotta stop apologizing. I don't need to apologize to you guys. The person who's been thrown in prison, aka the Eskimo's friend, is stole something of his. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna cut right here in the video until I have found where the prison is, okay? So, cutting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I think I might have found it. So basically, there's where you start on the island, you come up, you go up that slope, you come around here. This might be where it is. If it isn't, then I'm gonna have to cut again. Should be where it is, though. Yes, it is. Right. And there he is, the man himself. Anyone who knows anything about the Legend of Zelda series knows who this is. Don't know why I was using that voice. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness! Did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry. Tingle knows without you telling him. Sir, yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind, for I too long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. Yeah, so basically he's a psychopath. And we have to, God, how do we save him again? There is a way to do this. I'm gonna start by smashing pots. It's not there. Oh, there it is. Don't know how I didn't see that before. Smash all the pots. And do that. Hooray! Thank you so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, tingle. Kalu! Limpa! Become an item. Gives us the tingle bottle. Basically what the tingle bottle does is it's an Miiverse thing. So there isn't much use for it unless you want to have messages. But basically you use the tingle bottle, you write something in it, and it basically falls where you're standing. But no one really uses them. You can leave notes for people, basically. Mr. Fairy, are you familiar with Miiverse, blah, 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 bottle stuff? Sorry about that. A communion of minds, hearts beating as one. Just don't write anything unpleasant, okay? Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. Splendid. Tingle is returning now to his own special island. Will you come find him? Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? And we get Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? And then, yeah. So basically, I'm pretty sure that's just so that we can find his island. And he actually, unlike in other Legend of Zelda games, is important in this one. For reasons. It's telling us how to open it. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. So basically, in the game, there are treasure charts that you can get, and he can decode them, which is helpful. And if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles that little extra sorry, I said oompha, that all Tingles crave, you should check the back of this cell. Check it right out. And, oops, 1 second. It's telling me to look at the pet. It's just telling me that I could use the Tingle bottles now. It's basically it's just making me set the things for the bottles, and I'm actually gonna have them on and have them on receive, just because some of them are funny. So yeah, and okay. Yeah, no, I know. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, if we check the back of here, we find mushrooms. No, that's not what we're looking for. Cup! Ah! Yes! I vanquished it. No. And then if you crouch and crawl under here, you get that. But even more so, if you grab this and pull it out, then you get this tunnel. And I think it might be this way, is it? This way. Basically, this is like a little maze. Let's keep going forward. But there are traps throughout it, so no. You can sort of see the wood planks on the floor, and if you go onto those, it's a trap. I think it's this way. Probably. I'm not entirely sure. Yep. I cannot believe I just got that on my first go. That usually takes me forever. And there's what he was telling us to get. Oops. There's what he was telling us to get. Lots of good stuff back here. If we open this chest, we get the Picto Box. Picto Box is fun if you feel up to using it, basically. It's an item that you set. You can record up to 12 pictographs, which is basically just Zelda code for photograph. So what it does, if I equip it real quick, is I can do this. Take it out. It's sort of like the telescope, if you want to use it as one. But if you press tells you the controls up there. If you press X to switch. Selfie. Okay, hold on. If you move the left analog stick around you, Link makes other different faces. So I actually want to see some, if I can do something real quick. Let's use it. Let's switch it around. Oops. Nope. Hold on. I gotta perfect this. It has to be perfect. Selfie. Yep. Okay. Enough fooling around, though. We gotta get out of here. So, the easiest way to get out of here would be to... if I can get to one, go down one of the traps. And we end up right here. And obviously, as you can see, if you fall down one of those... Oops. I don't know why it locked onto her. That wasn't actually anything important. She was just... Actually, to be quite honest, she was being creepy. But, if we go back up here... And to this shop with the grumpy old man, we can... My young sir, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine picto box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains among the ranks of picto box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs picto gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir, I guarantee it. So now he'll just let us walk around because we have his picto box, which he's a little wiser. Don't tell him. But this video has been going on for oops, got interrupted again. Oh, aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they're least expecting it. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. So these are all really cool, and you can look at them, and he'll tell you about them basically. So that's one about Set Island where you start off. What's wrong with the camera angle? Oh, there we go. Choo-choos, which are a later enemy. The Forsaken Fortress, that's a later thing. And whatever is in there, which I've never been able to get. But anyways, this video has been going on for a while. Like, it hasn't been a while for you guys because I spent all that time looking for the prison. But, yeah, if we go out here. Basically, I want to have some progress done in this video. So, I'm gonna go over to the Eskimo guy. Talk to him. Really, you have rescued him? That is news. I deem rather great. You are one stand-up individual, indeed you are. Now I apologize, as I have but one other favor. I'm actually... Oops. My tongue didn't want to cooperate. I'm actually considering starting up a little shop here on the island, but I'm having trouble funding my venture. I have but one asset to my name. I wonder if you might buy it from me, perhaps. The people on this island have no interest in venturing out into these dangerous seas, so my chance of selling it to them is rather bleak. The bleakest I can describe. I'd like to ask you 200 rupees for it, as a favor for rescuing my friend. Perhaps we may strike a deal. How does 80 rupees sound? Well, duh. Yes, thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised, please take that. And you get the sale. Yes, yes, yes. You have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. Alright. So, now that we have the sale, and that's all done, and we have the Picto Box, we freed Tingle, and now have his chart. Oops. This guy is just sort of a weirdo. He's taut. He loves dancing. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then he's just gonna start ranting about stuff. But anyways, because this video has been going on for a little while, that's all the time that I have. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. If you have something to say or a hint to give, just put it down in the comment section. And if you would like to see the next video when it comes out, then go ahead and subscribe. It helps, I guess. Yeah, it helps. Don't know what I was trying to say there, but anyways, this has been Orange Beanie Gaming, and for now, until the next episode, goodbye.